Hi, my name is Lucretia Housel Littleton. I was born and raised and educated in St. Louis, Missouri. My mom died when I was 11 years old, and my grandmother's older sister took time out of her life to raise me. Her name was Lucretia Christine Martin, better known as Aunt Creasy. She raised me with one main expectation: to get a good education. I graduated from high school and started college, but I put college on the back burner when I got married. Divorce followed after a few years because of domestic abuse. I then became a single parent and had to earn a living to support my two children. My jobs has mostly been in the helping profession. I found my niche when I began working in the field of home health care. After working at a home health care agency for 5 years and learning all the aspects of the business, I established my own company. I became the director of First Choice Home Healthcare Agency for over 20 years. In 2015, I was diagnosed with cancer, and not knowing what the future held for me, I sold my company. At the same time, my baby brother Mark was also diagnosed with cancer. So I had to concentrate on beating cancer while caring for my brother. Unfortunately, my brother did not make it. But by the grace of God, I made it through chemotherapy, 30 rounds of radiation. My cancer has been in remission since 2016. All right. After retiring, my daughter, her two children, and I moved to Houston in March of 2027, just in time for Hurricane Harvey. I believe that God gives us each a gift, and we must explore our innate ability to discover that gift. And when we find it, we must pursue it with a passion, and then we will be successful. My passion is in helping others. My guardian, Aunt Creasy, took time out of her life to raise a motherless child, and I will forever be grateful to her. It is her personality, perseverance, and empathy that gives me the determination and drive to care for others and pay it forward. I am currently writing a business proposal for funding for a series of group homes. The first is for victims of domestic abuse. The second is for veterans. For these people have put their lives on the line for our country and have fallen on hard times and found themselves homeless and in despair due to mental illness, addictions, or joblessness. It breaks my heart to see them on the corner begging or living up under bridges. The third is for at risk youth who have behavioral problems, are aged out of foster care, homeless, or victims of sex trafficking. These homes will offer and encourage medical care, therapy, educational, and employment skills for economic opportunities. My ultimate goal is to earn my master's degree in clinical mental health counseling and then sit for my licensure and develop my own practice. My journey in education was much delayed by marriage, divorce, children, and work life. But after 50 years, I decided to fulfill my promise to Aunt Creasy, but most of all to myself. I started all over. 2 years at Houston Community College for an associate's degree. I then transferred to the University of Victoria for a degree in psychology, my bachelor's in psychology, all the while maintaining, uh, all the while being on the dean's list at both institutions. No small feat for a woman that's 72 years old. I'm on the next leg of my journey to earn a master's in clinical mental health counseling at Texas Southern University. I eventually want to get my doctorates in counseling. I feel as though I have always been headed towards this profession, but I just got a little sidetracked. I feel that since my life was spared, it was spared for a reason, and that is to help others. Good mental health is vital to wellness in body, mind, and spirit. Untreated mental illness can affect the quality of life. Identifying those who are at risk, diagnosed with mental disorder, having an access to mental health professionals, and utilizing their service is vital for wellness. This is the purpose for my group homes. I'm in the second semester in grad school. My classes in the spring were clinical mental health counseling, A minus, counseling and personality theory, A minus, social and cultural differences, A, and a summer class of advanced ethics, A. This semester, I have classes in educational statistics, counseling techniques, and this class, human growth and development. According to our syllabus, this course serves as an introduction to human growth and development, which assists counseling majors in understanding clients in multicultural contexts over their lifespan. My plan is to study and learn these concepts so that I may incorporate these into my body of skills. This semester, I am preparing for my practical in January. Self-care is a major component in personal development, wellness, and psychological improvement in order to avoid burnout. For me, this includes therapy, self-monitoring, and value imposition. I also enjoy traveling and entertaining my family and friends with my culinary skills and trying out new drink recipes with my bartending skills. My aspiration is to assess and evaluate each client on his or her own merit. I will try to tailor the therapy to the client. I do not have a one theory fits all mentality. In some cases, I may have to build on a therapy, a little from this one, a little from that one, in order to complete a particular assessment. With that philosophy in mind, I guess my preferred therapy would have to be existential therapy. ET is more of an approach rather than a particular therapy. This therapy explores the meaning of mortality, freedoms, responsibilities, anxieties, and loneliness, and how it relates to the client's current status. It is a way for a client to recognize the ways in which they are not living their best life and make choices that will lead to their becoming what they are capable of being. It seeks to broaden a client's knowledge about what it means to be human. The basic dimensions of human condition include the capacity for self-awareness, freedoms and its responsibilities, creating one's identity, and establishing a relationship with others. One of my main focuses is to teach the client to recognize their strengths and how to become aware of their authentic selves and become responsible for their choices. I also like Gestalt theory, with its emphasis on contact with the environment and teaching clients to live in and be conscious of the present moment and addressing unfinished business and becoming an assertive and confident. In closing, it is my ultimate goal for the client to achieve improvement through treatment in the targeted behaviors that were outlined in our initial or revised assessment, to give them tasks and skills to implement when they feel that their mental health is becoming compromised or threatened. Thank you.